In the cozy village of Sunnyvale, there lived an old lady named Emma. Everyone adored Emma for her kind heart and readiness to help. She lived alone in a small, ivy-covered cottage, but she was never lonely. Villagers dropped by daily, sharing stories and seeking her advice over steaming cups of tea. In return for her warmth, they brought fresh bread, juicy apples, and supplies, keeping her pantry full and her heart fuller. One chilly fall morning, with leaves crunching underfoot, Emma ventured into the quiet woods to gather firewood for her fireplace. As she wandered deeper, humming a tune, she spotted something odd. A huge, rusty pot, half buried in the dirt, covered in moss. Curious as a cat, Emma knelt down, brushed off the grime, and popped open the lid. To her shock, it was filled to the brim with glittering gold coins. Her heart raced as she imagined a comfy life, maybe a grand house with a fancy fireplace, a soft armchair, and even a garden to grow her favorite roses. But there was a catch. The pot was way too heavy for her to carry. Emma, never one to quit, got clever. She gathered fallen branches, tied them into a simple sled, and looped a sturdy rope around the pot. With a determined grunt, she began dragging it toward Sunnyvale, her breath puffing in the crisp air. As she tugged, something strange happened. The coins started to shimmer and shift. When she paused to catch her breath and peeked inside, the gold had turned to silver. Emma's heart sank a bit, but she gave herself a pep talk. "Silver's still pretty good," she said, picturing a cozy house and evenings by the fire. She kept pulling, her arms aching, but her spirit strong. But then, the silver began to change too. When she stopped again, the coins had turned into plain old iron. Emma stared into the pot, feeling a twinge of sadness. Her dreams of a fancy life seemed to vanish like morning mist. Then, sitting on a mossy stump, Emma took a deep breath and let out a soft chuckle. She thought of her little cottage, the warm meals her neighbors brought, and the joy of helping them through tough times. She realized she'd been happy all along. Without any treasure, real wealth wasn't in coins. It was in the love and laughter of Sunnyvale. With a calm smile, Emma decided to leave the pot in the woods. But before she left, she scooped up a single iron coin as a keepsake, a reminder of her adventure. As she walked back to Sunnyvale, the forest seemed to glow with a serene light, the rustling leaves singing her favorite tune. That night, curled up in her old but cozy chair by the crackling fireplace, Emma felt a warmth no gold could ever give. She tucked the iron coin into a small wooden box, smiling at the memory of her journey. The next day, she shared the tale with her neighbors, who laughed and gasped, passing around the iron coin like a village treasure. Emma kept on living in Sunnyvale, helping her neighbors with their troubles, whether it was mending a fence or listening to their worries, and basking in their kindness. The villagers, inspired by her story, started a new tradition. Every fall, they'd gather in the quiet woods for a picnic, sharing stories and laughter under the trees. Emma's tale of the changing coins became a village legend, reminding everyone that true happiness comes from the heart. And so, Emma stayed cheerful, her spirit bright, richer than any pot of gold could ever make her. Hey friends, Emma's story shows us that real joy comes from love, kindness, and community, not chasing wealth. Stay grateful, help each other, and get creative with life's challenges. True happiness lives in your heart, not a bank account. Spread love, stay content, and shine bright. Like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring tales.